Emerald City Comic Con. She's doing a group cosplay with me, my fiance, and herself, all from the game Overwatch. So she should be Mercy. And Mercy has some pretty amazing. Alright, thank you so much for the host, Geek Girl. Thank you. Ooh, and my notification is finally working. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly. But yeah, she's going as Mercy from the game Over, which is pretty kick ass character. She's a support class character. Looks kinda like a angel, so to speak, with a nasty ass staff and gun. So we're gonna be working on her wings today, getting the process started on that, as well as working on some of my girlfriend's cosplay, which is from the game as well. So for her, we're gonna start working on a piece and see if maybe we could also get her part of the head started as well. So yesterday, what we did was, well, I measured her up basically, for the character, and I drew up the wings. And then we went ahead and we chopped the wings down. And what you see across the table, the pieces to it. We're going to do something called stacking, taking the varying parts you need for that section, and you on top. It's a great way to get a piece started in this fashion. I'm going to be working on one wing, and she has the other ones. She'll go together. Using our Dremels a lot. Sanding stuff down 9 yards. Now, build this. I'm going to also build a wall on the inside of this, which is going to raise this thing like this to being about that thick. Why? Because one thing, the wings on the actual character, they're thick, they're not thin. But two, I want to be able to shore up the. Pass me one of the sticks, please. And the way you do that via foam, because it is so light, is using yardsticks. It's cheap to buy at Home Depot, but they're strong, and it'll keep your foam from. So, as we're building this up, we'll be taking these, cutting them, and sliding these up into it. And that little bit is going to help keep the wings from just doing all this. They'll see much stiff. What? My fiance being silly as usual. Love her for it. So there is going to be another part that I'm gonna work out on these wings. Is that the wing tips, the blade ends of the wings? So I've got to figure out a good way to accomplish that, to get it as close to that actual, without having to have like two 5 pound battery packs attached to them. So that's one of the interesting challenges in cosplay. Is how to get the look you want without it weighing so damn heavy that by the end of the day you got back problems. And a little trick there to that. So I'm definitely gonna play around with a couple different ideas the week and see which one works best for both the look and the wings. And that's another reason why I always say it's very, very important to give yourself enough time when you're doing your cosplays. Don't wait till it's like two or a show or an event and you're gonna just start doing it. This is the convention is in March, end of March. So that's giving me enough time to do some trial around, experiment, and get stuff going the right way. How you doing, hon? And don't next month in February, I'll be doing my dagger giveaway. So you guys will actually be able to watch me build a dagger, mold it, cast it, paint it, seal it. And when I'm done with all that, I'll be doing a raffle. So who wins, all I gotta do is pay shipping and handling, and I will mail them that dagger. And that's a dagger, $150 to make. So that's gonna be a good deal for somebody out there, and I will swell. All right, so got my trusty drummer right here, and a whole bunch of pieces to sand down. Okay, You guys will see me, unfortunately, doing this without my safety reason. They decided to go poof on me today, and I can't find them. So I'll be working without that today. Yeah, I don't know where the hell it went. Guys, a picture of Mercy, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There you go. That is a picture of her. How I gotta figure out a cool way, in a way it's light to make the tips of her wings, and we're gonna have with her back. There's no actual full back shot of her. There's like a 3/4 view, but not the full back. So I'm gonna have to kind of make it up as we go on that. As you guys can see, how the wings look. Blow it up just a little bit so y'all can see all that detail. Okay. Hey man, Cave, it's going good, man. It's going good. About to get cracking here on got my Padawan over here, which I'm showing how to do some of this as well. Otherwise known as Genie Jinx. Okay. So we're gonna be breaking out our Dremels and smoothing down all the pieces here that we cut out yesterday. So it's a crap ton. Get everything smoothed out first and whatnot, and then from there we'll go ahead and start putting all this together. And then once we're done getting both sides of the wings here together, I'm gonna have my fiance come over here, and we're gonna start working on her arm, cause she's going at Symmetra from Overwatch. See, like take the paper, lay it over her arm itself, and start drawing out patterns for all the varying pieces, and then a foam, cutting it off from the foam, bending them, shaping them, and getting it to fit properly, on her arm. I'm going to mute my mic right now, and we're going to get started with the drumming. All right, so this piece is almost perfect with the sanding. I know some of you guys may have some sanding down the edges here like this. I do that for the actual reason. Because this side here is textured, if you just were to glue a flat edge to that textured edge, you would still see like little gaps in it. So me smoothing down just the edge here onto a flat edge, so there will not be no seam popping through. So whenever you're working with a textured side and you gotta make a wall seamless, just go ahead and just lightly sand down that edge. All you want to do is just take off the texture part. That's it. So don't go too deep.